when Manny Pacquiao made Mexico cry.
Good shot! Well, the ref might stop it for them. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring.
November 15th, 2003, San Antonio, Texas. The Alamodome was packed to the rafters. Thousands of Mexican fans draped in green, white, and red flags filled the stands to support their hero, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Marco Antonio Barrera!
Their confidence was unshakable. Their champion was set to defend not only his title, but also the pride of his nation. It seemed unthinkable that this night would end in heartbreak for his fans. No one could have predicted that an underdog from the Philippines, an unknown by the name of Manny Pacquiao, would leave an entire nation in tears.
9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6.
Marco Antonio Barrera was more than just a boxer. He was the pride of Mexican boxing. His nickname, the baby-faced assassin, perfectly embodied his paradoxical nature, a youthful appearance masking a predator in the ring. During the 1990s, Barrera bulldozed through opponents, earning titles, accolades, and most importantly, the unshakable loyalty of Mexican fans. By the early 2000s, he had already dismantled Britain's Prince Nassim Hamed, silencing the British boxing world. He had also overcome his biggest rival, Eric Morales, in a legendary trilogy, capturing the lineal featherweight championship in the process. At 29 years old, Barrera was the undisputed king of his division, ranked third on the pound-for-pound list. He was a national hero and a living legend. When Manny Pacquiao stepped into Barrera's path, he was merely an afterthought, a formality, a 3-1 underdog. Neither Barrera nor his team could have anticipated what awaited them.
Manny Pacquiao!
For most fans, Manny Pacquiao was a nobody. A 24-year-old from the Philippines, he had fought his way out of poverty with nothing but his fists. Hardcore boxing fans might have known him for dethroning Lelo Ledwaba in 2001, but to the broader audience, he was just some Filipino kid. This fight against Barrera was only Pacquiao's second outing in the featherweight division. To the pundits, his chances were zero. Even Barrera later admitted, "I didn't know who Pacquiao was." But Pacquiao knew who he was. He knew what he had to do. His training camp was grueling. Dozens of sparring rounds, endless drills, and relentless weight cuts. This wasn't just preparation for a fight, it was a mission.
I want to have a good, clean fight para el limpio y buena suerte.
The fight night, the Alamodome, November 15th, 2003. Over 10,000 fans had gathered, and 95% of them were there for Barrera. When Pacquiao walked toward the ring, he was met with a chorus of boos. Yet, he grinned ear to ear, as if nothing could faze him. Across the ring, Barrera stood stoic, focused, the Mexican tricolor draped across his back. The energy in the arena was palpable. Barrera looked like a predator, and Pacquiao looked like a kid having the time of his life. No one suspected that this fight would become a trap for the Mexican champion.
9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6.
The fight began cautiously. Barrera appeared calculated, while Pacquiao moved with urgency on his feet. Then, in the opening minute, Pacquiao slipped, hitting the canvas. The referee inexplicably ruled it a knockdown, and the arena erupted in jubilation. It was an early point for Barrera, and the Mexican corner smirked with satisfaction. But Pacquiao wasn't shaken. He sprang to his feet, signaling to the referee that he was fine. As the round progressed, he intensified his attack, throwing punches in blistering combinations. Barrera quickly realized his opponent wasn't intimidated.
Effectively trying to get his range, and I think he's going to shoot a jab at a slow
Step to get into range to land his jab.
but Pacquiao is trying to take control. It's just going to be a good fight because neither guy's going to accept the other guy.
Left hand in, just right there. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera is an amazingly patient fighter, and they call him, of course, the baby-faced assassin. He never shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in.
At this stage, the clear punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally in round 2 on the scorecards after that strange knock to number 1.
By the third round, the Mexican crowd's cheers turned to gasps. Pacquiao feinted, then connected with a devastating left straight to Barrera's jaw. The champion crumbled to the canvas. For a moment, the arena went silent. Their beloved hero was on the floor. Though Barrera managed to rise, it was clear he was rattled.
times in his career.
Pacquiao pressed the attack for the rest of the round, forcing Barrera to rely on his experience just to survive.
Got a little rhythm. He doesn't just come straight into the right hand, straight through the center.
There goes Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish. And he's getting reckless, and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight.
Is Barrera prepared?
Not like this. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now.
Survive this round, and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later. Pacquiao's going to be in trouble, but if this stays right here, everything is great for Pacquiao. Just stays right here.
Pacquiao coming right through the right-hand counter. Landed another.
That Pacquiao is showing.
If it weren't for Cole's knockdown ruling point, and with a knockdown point for Pacquiao.
With each passing round, it became evident that the momentum was slipping from the Mexican icon's hands. Pacquiao's relentless combinations and blistering speed overwhelmed him. Barrera tried to keep his distance, hoping to counter, but Pacquiao never allowed him a moment to breathe.
Always able to terribly stun Pacquiao with a 1-2. Pacquiao comes back, misses with the right
Stand and go toe-to-toe because of Pacquiao's fast hands. And now he's just trying to beat
him like the nice guy and the gentleman that he is. Respect Barrera, and so far he's done it.
Right hand to his right side of his head, which means he's very vulnerable for straight left.
Barrera getting 3 chances to counter with the left hook, but they're to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Manny Pacquiao. The first 4 rounds, quicker than Barrera, longer than Barrera, more aggressive than Barrera. Lando hoping that Pacquiao will run out of gas. A little town of Big Bear in the mountains of California was surrounded by fire, and he had to vacate. Pacquiao trains right in Hollywood. Right. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay.
It's probably a mark of some kind. But Pacquiao.
Another hard left hand for Pacquiao, who's getting it. Even though Marco Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old, he's been a fighting professional for 50 years, or 15 years, I should say. Barrera knew exactly what Pacquiao wanted to do. He hadn't been able to do enough about it so far. Younger, stronger, faster, hungrier youth.
Really hard to beat a good fighter that has a lot of spirit.
This is, in a real sense, Barrera's where Julio Cesar Chavez
got it wrong with
at the last 3 rounds and ease up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace and not take a break at the end of the fight.
These are Texas judges here tonight, too. Those are governing draw with Whitaker. Pacquiao going to the body effectively. Starting to dominate every area of the fight now. Barrera gets a hard right hand back. I think Barrera's the kind of fighter who can win a fight when he's outgunned, but
down the stretch. And Barrera just doesn't seem to have the speed tonight.
the moment gives as good as he takes. Enough. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not. Her feet must have been tangled up. I'll tell you what, that was a hard left hand, and there's another one like
that looked like more of a knock.
By the midpoint of the fight, Barrera's face bore the signs of a brutal battle. Blood streamed from a cut above his eye after an accidental clash of heads in the 6th round. The Mexican corner worked frantically to stem the flow between rounds, but it was clear the situation was becoming desperate.
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner of his eye.
And Pacquiao still determined not to let him take control over this fight. Even when he flares back, he's determined to come right back.
Little avalanche coming at him.
Now the right jab is coming.
Uppercut by Barrera. Left hand counter. Stuns Pacquiao. Barrera backs him into the ropes. Now Barrera butts Pacquiao intentionally.
Barrera occasionally